Welcome back to Let's Play Fable Anniversary. Last time we collected the 3 souls needed to gain entrance to whatever lies beyond the Bronze Gate, where Jack flies in his new form. This time, it's time to take him on one more time.
The day has finally come. Many had prophesied that the opening of the Bronze Gate would mark the end of our world. You will prove them wrong.
I'd be lying if I said I wanted to go in with you. If it was up to me, I'd be halfway around the world. And I'm not sure I'd be safe even there.
Glad to know we have support from you, Briar. Let's do this. Archon's Folly.
Here you are. It's been a long wait, but I knew you'd free me eventually. Yes, always the puppet. Don't you ever get tired of having your strings pulled? I am no mortal man. The gods and demons you fear and worship are as nothing to me.
Oh, that's awesome! Defeat Jack of Blades for the final time. He's in the form of a friggin' dragon. We do get to fight one. I have a feeling this is going to be a pathetic fight. Let's hope not.
All this heat, all these flames. It's just like the day Oakvale burned. I have existed for millennia. Pretend what I am.
I am really glad we actually get to fight a dragon.
All you are to me now.
I'll admit, I'm not a huge fan
Will burn.
of...
Everything you've ever done has been for nothing.
I've never been a fan of, oh, but the big bad was pulling the strings all along stories. But, I don't know. I can at least forgive it for the time it came out.
This place without you.
Also, I just realized how I'm... Like, I wasn't even trying to doing it, but I am implementing all 3 forms of combat. Hitting Jack with the bow, using magic to increase bow damage, meleeing down the minions. I feel like I kind of ruined this fight by using the Bow of Scorn. Kind of looks like a Monster Hunter monster, like a more grotesque Rathalos or something. Dang it. I wanted to kill him with the sword. I thought it'd be appropriate to use the counterpart to the Sword of Aeons.
Destroy the mask. Whatever you do, you must not wear it. Wear it. The gods will envy your power.
The true evil ending is to wear the mask and to have the Sword of Aeons. I'm not sure what the true evil ending actually looks like, to be perfectly honest, but we've done it. We've put Jack of Blades to rest.
That will be talked about for centuries to come. The day the hero of Oakvale slew the dragon Jack of Blades. The day the strange creature behind the mask was finally banished from this world. And this is where our tale must end. Though even the most hopeful of hearts knew the struggle between good and evil would never be truly over. As for what became of the guild and its heroes, that is a story for another time.
And that is the whole main quest of Fable Anniversary. Now, I'm going to leave the credits to scroll. And then, well, it's time to mop up the treasure around Albion. Wouldn't be a proper hero without looting everything, right? Whoa, they actually credited the Fable wiki. That's cool. So I'm not sure if I let it loop by accident, or if the credit roll is actually longer than the final boss.
You're now evil enough to use the vulgar thrust expression. You have just learnt the insult expression.
I don't know why I'm relearning evil expressions. Though the gate has remained closed throughout the modern age and there are no records chronicling its purpose, scholars have speculated that Archon himself may have locked away a great evil behind it. According to some Snowspire myths, the opening of the gate will bring about the end of the world. Locals say it's no accident that its metal feels hot to the touch. Now we know why. So now, I'm going to go through every silver key location in the game, just to, from the Heroes Guild and on, just to make sure I've combed over everything. This does mean I'm going to be skipping over the book dialogue back in Bowerstone, but oh well. He says literally nothing, because we've done everything in the main story. Alright, so, starting off, location of key number 1. I'm going to go ahead and show everything on screen. Credit to a cat on GameFAQs 13 years ago, almost, for compiling this in text. I will link the text version of the guide that I'm using for the sake of this in the description. But there is a rippling fishing spot here that you can catch your first silver key in. Next up, out in Lookout Point, there is one on the side path that is shown on the mini-map. If you cut through the vines, it's just floating in the air. Right over here. We've got one in Bowerstone South that, well, I guess I can teleport here. Why is Bowerstone South's gate so far down? If you go into the clothing store, which I believe is this store right here, oh, I never actually collected it. But that silver key is just floating there. I'm going to be a jerk and kick people out of the house I own because I need it to be daytime.
Hero, you're amazing.
I'm gonna grab the key first, and then I don't know if I have all of the books though. I'll worry about the books off screen. If I don't have them, I'm not going to show where to get all of them, but I'm actually not sure if you... There's a silver key, though. Number 23 that I have.
Hooray!
Next one is all the way at the Orchard Farm, so we might as well just go right to... there's no quick way to get to Orchard Farm. Just because of all the loading screens. Actually, I know I got this one. There's one at the end of the pier in Orchard Farm. There are two in Fisher Creek, one in a Ripple spot and one from the fishing competition. There's actually one in Greatwood Lake. Where am I? Greatwood Collis Gate. I don't know if I got the one in the lake map. Plus, this is an opportunity to rack up a ridiculous combat multiplier. With the appropriate demon door. I'll say right now, the one over at the former Bodeo, I think it was called, that you get by doing it 10 times. It doesn't matter if it's like with the same person or what. And all you get is a pen pat. That's all you get. Nothing cool, just something funny. I like how all the focus stones are just, you know, around now. Wow. I did 2,500 damage in one shot because I got a headshot on the troll. Oh, End of the Northern Path. Yeah, I definitely got that. Whoops. Oh well. There's one at the Rose Cottage. I'm actually unsure if I got. So you're the one they call Liberator. So you're the one they call Liberator. You know what? It's just wasps. I'm not gonna waste my time. I'm not wasting my time with anything that's not directly in my way at this point, really. I think this is off to the Rose Cottage. Yeah. So, there's a ring of flowers by the house that hides a key. Ah, right here. Oh wow, I never got this one. Okay. And then make sure my multi-arrow is active. Go into the caves map. I guess I can also use this as an opportunity to just kind of talk about my thoughts on the game. I love this game. If that's not quite obvious by now. It's rough around the edges, sure, but I don't know, it's just a genuinely good time. Ah, crap, really. Okay. Plan B. Wait. Duh, I just equip a worse bow. Jeez, my skill is still too high. Okay. And that's with what bow? Oak. Maybe with the yew bow? Blah, blah, blah. I guess I can also, like, come in here, hit things to rack up my combo just a little bit to have something to start with. Oh, really? It didn't spawn this time? Incredibly rude. Kill some more pale Thanoses. From what I can tell, I think it halves your multiplier when you exit. Why is it not spawning yet? There it is. Now let's try. I'm not even sure if it's possible at this point. Like, maybe if I just use the friggin' stick? From what I can tell, doing it with spells active increases the multiplier further. Maybe having a slightly higher starter? Now it's not going up at all. So let's try with the stick. Using slowdown so that I don't have to worry about actually getting hit. Oh well. Really? What more can I do?
I need to...
You know what? This might be disappointing, but I'm not going to worry about the Demon Doors and Silver Keys at this point. I finished the game. This game, it's a real good time. Even if some of the, you know, collectibles are a little wonky. It holds up decently well, as long as you go in remembering this is an Xbox game. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I don't know what I'm going to do next before Fable 2. But, well, hopefully that's a good time as well. See you guys then.